Okay, boys and girls, we are going to start the next book in our feelings unit for IRA. This book is called Mouse Was Mad. Look at this page. Look at the title page. Look at the mouse. What do the words tell you about the mouse? And what does the picture tell you about the mouse? What kind of feeling do you think that this mouse is going to explore? Yes, she is mad. In this story, Mouse is mad, but he is not sure what to do about it. What do you do when you're mad? Does that make you feel better or worse? So think about what you do when you're mad and think about if it makes you feel better or if it makes you feel worse. When you scream and shout, do you think that that makes it better or do you think it makes it worse? Or when you take deep breaths in and out to calm yourself down, when you're mad, does that make it better or does it make it worse? Let's see what Mouse does. So the book starts with a bunch of different pictures of Mouse. These are his different ways of showing how he is mad. Mouse was mad. These pictures are so funny. Mouse was mad, hopping mad. You look ridiculous, said Hare. Mouse stopped hopping. Let me show you how to hop properly, said Hare, who truly was a hopping whiz. So, why is he mad right here? Why can't Mouse hop as well as Hare? How do you think he feels when he lands in a mucky mud puddle? Mouse tried to hop like Hare. Nothing doing. Mouse hop, hop, flop, splish into the mucky mud puddle. Now Mouse was really mad, stomping mad. You call that stomping? Said Bear. Mouse stopped stomping. Stomping done right should result in the shaking of trees and the rumbling of earth, said Bear. Bear stomped. The trees shook. The earth rumbled. Why do you think Mouse can't can't stomp as well as Bear? Maybe it's because look how small he is and look how big Bear is. What do you think's going to happen next? Mouse tried to stomp like Bear. The trees did not shake. The earth did not rumble. Mouse stomped, stomped, flomped, splush into another mucky mud puddle. Now, Mouse was really, really mad, screaming mad. That's hardly a scream at all, said Bobcat. Mouse stopped screaming. When I scream, you can hear it echo through the woods. Bobcat screamed to prove his point. It echoed and echoed. What do you think Mouse is going to do next? Do you think he'll scream as loud as a bobcat? If you do, why do you think so? If you don't, why not? Oh my goodness. Mouse opened his mouth wide, let out the loudest scream he can manage. No echo. He tried arching his back like Bobcat, but lost his balance and fell, splush, into yet another mucky mud puddle. Oh my gosh, poor Mouse. Now Mouse was really, really, really mad, rolling around on the ground mad. Pull your feet in, said Hedgehog. Mouse stopped rolling. The best rolling is achieved when the body is perfect sphere. Hedgehog tucked in his nose and his feet and his hands. He was a perfect sphere. Look at the shape of Hedgehog's body. What is another word for sphere? What do you think will happen next? He rolled into a circle, huh? Like a ball, because a ball is a sphere and it helps you roll. If he rolled into a square, do you think he would roll well? No. He rolled into a ball so that it would roll really well. Do you think that Mouse is going to try to roll into a ball? Do you think that Mouse would be able to do it? All right, let's look and see. Mouse tucked in his nose and his feet in his hands. He was not a perfect sphere, but he was close. He pulled in his tail and rolled around and around, sploosh, into the muckiest mud puddle of all. Poor Mouse. Now Mouse was really mad. Standing still mad. Mouse did not hop. He did not stomp. He did not scream or roll on the ground. He stood very still. Impressive, said Hare. What control, said Bear. Are you breathing? Asked Hedgehog. Mouse took a deep breath. He let his breath out. Bobcat heard air whistle through Mouse's nose, but he did not see Mouse move. Inspiring, said Bobcat. Bobcat stood very still. He breathed deep and tried not to move. Bobcat can hear the air whistling through Mouse's nose. Now, I want you to breathe through your nose right now and listen closely. What do you hear? What do you think Mouse is standing very still and breathing deep? Why do you think he's doing that? Do you think this will make him feel better? Your ears twitched, said Hare. Let me try. But he could not keep his tail from wiggling. Bear tried, but when he breathed deep, trees moved and the ground shook a little. Hedgehog came closest, but he even could not keep his bristles from bristling. They stood together for a long time, breathing and trying to be still. And then Mouse realized he was no longer mad. Why is Mouse no longer mad? I feel better now, said Mouse. You look better now, said Bear. But you need a bath, said Hedgehog. Good idea, said Mouse. Notice what's happening here. How is Mouse feeling now? Do you think that he's feeling better now that he took a few minutes of quiet to breathe? Splash! Ah, look right here. That is a lot different from the first part of the book, huh? He is so happy. How did Mouse control his feelings? What were the things that he did? At first, he had a hard time controlling his feelings, huh? And he was stomping around, hopping around, rolling around, trying to do all the things that the other animals did. And he couldn't. And he just kept getting mad and madder and madder. And then he stopped. And he started to breathe. And that made things all better for Mouse. What I want you to do after reading Mouse Was Mad with me is I want you to create a simple timeline of events, which means what happened first in the story, what happened next, what happens at the end. And when the timeline is complete, we can put it together, and you can draw pictures to go with each of the events. So, if it were me, what I would do is I would get little pieces of paper, and I would take my paper and I would set it out. The first thing that happened was Mouse is what? He's mad. So I could write the word mad. You all know how to spell mad, so you could go mad. And you could draw a picture of a mouse, or you could just draw a picture that has a sad face. Let's see if you could all see that. Can you see that? Let's see. It says mad, and I don't know why I can't see it. Let me see about turning off the light. That's better. There you go. So that's the first thing that happened in the book. We're retelling the story with using just some simple pieces of paper and drawing. What does Mouse do next? You could either write out all the animals that he tried to act like next, or I'm going to write he tried to act like other animals. So, I wrote that. That's what happens next. Mouse is mad, then he tried to act like other animals. You can draw pictures of him acting like the other animals, or you could just write a sentence. Then after that, Mouse, what did he do? He couldn't act like other animals, and he got so mad, right? So, he stood still. And after he stood still for a long time, what happened next? He was not mad anymore. He was happy. And you can draw a picture of Mouse, or you could do a little happy face. You can draw pictures for each one of these. I want you to retell me the story as creative as possible. So you could do it on using chalk, you could do it using paint, or you could draw different pictures on paper. You could tell me the story, you could act it out. I want you to retell the story in a different and creative way, and I look forward to seeing how you recreated Mouse Was Mad.